In the top stories, Prime Minister responds to critics of frequent travel and says in-person connection necessary for negotiating and securing support. Prime Minister reaffirms full support for Minister Henderson and VRCP stakeholder meeting held in St. Kitts. The details on these stories and more after the break.
Welcome aboard the MV Iconnect, your ultimate vehicle ferry experience. Drive on and drive off with ease, enjoying our spacious car lanes, perfect for your high-end vehicles. Relax in our air-conditioned passenger lounge, complete with free Wi-Fi to keep you connected. Savor a refreshing drink at our onboard bar, where relaxation meets the open sea, or bask in the sun on our sunroof deck. Experience the hospitality of our friendly and courteous staff, dedicated to making your journey enjoyable. Your safety is our #1 priority. Skip the hassle of cash with our easy online pre-booking system. Whether you're transporting your high-end vehicle or looking for a relaxing trip, the MV Iconnect is your seamless solution. Book your journey now at iconnectskn.com. Drive, relax, connect. The MV Iconnect, bridging the crossing.
Since it's nice, we're doing it twice. Clock out and clock into courts. November 28th, it's Black Friday reloaded.
Our world is filled with rhythm. Rhythm that's unapologetic, infectious, timeless. Rhythm is commitment in action. It's how we show up for each other with unrelenting support that goes the distance. Rhythm lives in the tiny beats of our most intimate moments and the seismic roars of our biggest achievements. Rhythm is resilience in motion. So even when things go out of sync, we do what it takes to bring the rhythm back. At Flow, we understand your rhythm because we live it. That's why we're dedicated to building a network as resilient as you, with a team of familiar faces working every day to keep you on beat. You're at the heart of everything we do, and our commitment is to keep your rhythm flowing, no matter what.
It's something that you can't put into words. A buzz in the air. From the time you wake up, you're ready to go. The freedom, the fantasy, the fete. To know it is to live it and love it. You have to experience it. If you know, you know. Angostura White Oak Rum. New look, same vibes inside.
The holiday shopping season is here, and ZIZ Broadcasting Corporation wants to help your business shine. With the Holiday Sales Driver, you get the power of radio, television, and social media, all working together to drive customers straight to your door. Book your campaign today and reach thousands of shoppers across St. Kitts and Nevis. Sign up for 3 weeks or more and get a free live on-air feature. Call 465-2621 and ask for our ZIZ sales team. With ZIZ Radio, ZIZ Television, and Big Wave, your holiday sales success starts here.
Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Major Newscast. I am Shaira Flanders. Nationally, Prime Minister Honorable Dr. Terence Drew, who recently returned from a state visit to the Republic of China, Taiwan, and CELAC sessions in Colombia, says that connecting with global leaders and ministers in person has been key in gaining benefits from transportation to healthcare for the people of St. Kitts and Nevis. Speaking at yesterday's roundtable, the Prime Minister said that these in-person meetings have been instrumental in securing financial, technical, and other support to advance our local development agenda.
I was able to meet with the Taiwanese president and the Taiwanese officials and discuss the matter of food security, for which we have secured some funding. The second matter was when I went to Taiwan, I was able, with the Minister of Education, Deputy Prime Minister, secure 2 electric buses, which will be here. They are finished basically, and there's just some in one of them, and they should be here by February, just the shipping. They should be here. That is what traveling does. I couldn't stay here, we couldn't stay here and get something like that.
Prime Minister Drew further highlighted the role that global partnerships, built and deepened through in-person communication, play in creating a St. Kitts Nevis that is proactive in protecting its resources.
I went there and I discussed our electrical grid, and I discussed it with the foreign minister and the Taiwanese officials. The ICDF, which is an organization owned by the Taiwanese government, and they are now coming to look and study our grid to build resilience, because we are asking, can you collaborate with us to get our grid more secured or even underground? This is very important. I can't stay in St. Kitts and Nevis and negotiate something like that. I was able to negotiate the desalination plant. I was able to negotiate on other trips the hospital. So out of my trips have come hospital, desalination plant, and so forth, to make sure that we can build our sustainability.
Healthcare was also a high priority item during his recent trip to Colombia, where many citizens travel for health services.
Gone to Colombia, where we were able to discuss with the Minister of Health our collaboration, because a lot of our people go to Colombia, and we are going to do an MOU. I spoke to the Vice President and the President as well from Colombia. I can't stay in St. Kitts and do that. That is a direct benefit of traveling.
The Prime Minister took the opportunity to remind the public that some of these trips happen at no cost to the government and people of St. Kitts and Nevis.
It was a sponsored trip by Taiwan, cost the government nothing. And a lot of these trips I go on, a lot of times they cost the government nothing. It was.
Meanwhile, Prime Minister Honorable Dr. Terence Drew has issued a firm defense for Minister the Honorable Marsha Henderson, describing recent criticisms against her as, quote, strange attacks, lacking any basis, and reaffirming that she has the full confidence and support of the government and the people of Central Bastille. Speaking during his October 25th roundtable session, the Prime Minister strongly rejected the political attempts to undermine the minister's beautification work in Central Bastille. In his remarks, Dr. Drew stated that the minister's dedication, composure, and commitment have, quote, been at the highest level, noting that the criticisms being leveled are, quote, really unbecoming and do not reflect who Kittitians and Nevisians are as a people. Prime Minister Drew also condemned the defacing of public property, calling on citizens to set a higher standard for young people, stating, quote, I continue to ask our people to act in a way that is becoming of a modern, civilized society, end quote. The Prime Minister urged the political actors to rise above attempts to sow division and instead join national efforts to uplift communities. He called on the public to emulate Minister Henderson's example of service and professionalism. In other news, on Tuesday, November 25th, key national stakeholders gathered in St. Kitts for a national stakeholder consultation to review and strengthen the pilot vulnerability resilience country profile, or VRCP, for St. Kitts and Nevis. This important consultation, organized by the United Nations Barbados and Eastern Caribbean Multi-Country Office, marks another step toward advancing the Federation's journey to become the world's first sustainable island state. The VRCP is a strategic tool designed to complement the Multidimensional Vulnerability Index, providing a deeper, nationally tailored understanding of the country's vulnerabilities and strengths. The consultation offered a valuable opportunity to refine and validate the pilot so that it accurately reflects the unique realities of St. Kitts and Nevis, while helping accelerate progress toward the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development. The session opened with insightful remarks from Mr. Simon Springett, United Nations Resident Coordinator for Barbados and the Eastern Caribbean, and Mr. Carlton Poxon, Financial Secretary for the Government of St. Kitts and Nevis. And after the break, schools lauded for their contribution to National Recycling Program, and Ministry of Health hosts Chronic Disease Self-Management Awards ceremony. The details when we come back.
Our world is filled with rhythm. Rhythm that's unapologetic, infectious, timeless. Rhythm is commitment in action. It's how we show up for each other with unrelenting support that goes the distance. Rhythm lives in the tiny beats of our most intimate moments and the seismic roars of our biggest achievements. Rhythm is resilience in motion. So even when things go out of sync, we do what it takes to bring the rhythm back. At Flow, we understand your rhythm because we live it. That's why we're dedicated to building a network as resilient as you, with a team of familiar faces working every day to keep you on beat. You're at the heart of everything we do, and our commitment is to keep your rhythm flowing, no matter what.
Now loans, cash at the speed of life, so fast you won't believe it. Now loans, cash at the speed of life, right now, right now. If you need cash in a flash with now, no need to fuss, leave it to us. When you need cash in a flash, no need to fuss, leave it to us. Hear me now.
When life throws surprises your way, now's here to help. Whether it's for an urgent bill payment, home improvements, or unexpected health expenses, or even that last-minute holiday trip, with Now, you get cash in a flash, approved in just 24 hours.
Now loans, cash at the speed of life, so fast you won't believe it. Now loans, cash at the speed of life, right now, right now.
A loan product powered by National Bank.
A new chapter of excellence begins on November 29th as we proudly launch the 2025 Business Excellence Awards and Soiree at the iconic Spice Mill Restaurant. Be part of this distinguished evening, recognizing our businesses in 12 categories: the UN Disability Inclusion Champion, Best Community Impact, Good Governance, Excellence in Store, Sustainability, Export of the Year, Employee Engagement, Service Excellence, Outstanding Micro or Small Business of the Year, Outstanding Medium Business of the Year, Outstanding Large Business of the Year, and our Chamber Champion Achievement. Celebrate excellence surrounded by exceptional taste, beauty, and purpose. The Business Excellence Awards and Soiree, where excellence comes alive.
It's the Hoswitz Building and Nevis Centers and Builders Paradise Black Friday Build Bonanza, the biggest builders event of the year. Get 25% off store-wide across every department: tools, tiles, paint, and more. 3 days of unbeatable deals, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday only. The biggest build event of the year. Build with us at Hoswitz Building and Nevis Centers and get everyday low prices at Builders Paradise. Terms and conditions apply.
The holiday shopping season is here, and ZIZ Broadcasting Corporation wants to help your business shine. With the holiday sales driver, you get the power of radio, television, and social media, all working together to drive customers straight to your door. Book your campaign today and reach thousands of shoppers across St. Kitts and Nevis. Sign up for 3 weeks or more and get a free live on-air feature. Call 465-2621 and ask for our ZIZ sales team. With ZIZ Radio, ZIZ Television, and Big Wave, your holiday sales success starts here.
Thank you for staying with us. A total of 55 schools were on Monday, November 24th, given high praise for their sterling contribution to the National Recycling Program during the 2025 National School Recycling Competition Awards ceremony. Mr. Nelvin Maynard, General Manager of the Solid Waste Management Corporation, expressed gratitude to the participants and respective stakeholders, noting the significance and long-term benefits to be derived from recycling. Honorable Dr. Joel Clark, Minister responsible for Sustainable Development, Environment et al., shared, quote, "This recycling ceremony, which is just the tail end of our recycling program, our educational program would not be possible if we did not have this stellar commitment from the Ministry of Education. There would be no program without our students, our teachers, and our parents. To our students, it is so important that we instill lifelong valuable lessons of stewardship and environmental consciousness," end quote. The National School Recycling Competition is an interministerial partnership between the Ministries of Sustainable Development, the Department of Environment, the Solid Waste Management Corporation, and the Ministry of Education, in collaboration with the Embassy of the Republic of China, Taiwan, and the Taiwanese Technical Mission. And in other news, the Ministry of Health recently hosted the Chronic Disease Self-Management Program Award ceremony at the Seventh-day Adventist Church Faith in Emmanuel, a joyful gathering where our seniors came out dressed to impress to receive their well-earned certificates. These certificates represent 6 weeks of commitment, learning, and empowerment as participants strengthened their ability to manage chronic conditions and live healthier, more independent lives. In attendance were Honorable Dr. Terence Drew, Prime Minister and Minister of Health, Honorable Jeffrey Hanley, Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Aging and Disabilities, Mr. Curtis Martin, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Health. Additionally, Honorable Dr. Denzil L. Douglas, Minister of Foreign Affairs, delivered special remarks virtually, lending his support to the celebration remotely. Their combined presence and participation underscore the government's continued commitment to supporting our elderly with the tools, knowledge, and care they deserve. And coming up in regional news, Trinidad hold talks with U.S. military chief. The details after this break.
Here are your Horseman's Value Mart IGA specials.
Running November 13 to November 26.
Now our Value Club Blue Tag specials. Essential Everyday disposable containers, just $15.99. Orville Red and Barker microwave popcorn, $10.99. Blue Bunny ice cream is just $22.99. Downy fabric softener, $24.99. Gain liquid laundry detergent, $26.99. Renews it air freshener is just $7.49. And now our very low weekly
value deals. Essential Everyday barbecue sauce, $7.99. IGN Essential Everyday cereals, $9.99. Essential Everyday spray cooking oils, $9.99. IGN Essential Everyday chunk light tuna, water and oil, $3.49. White Rain shampoo and conditioner, $5.49. The Colgate toothpaste, $7.99. Shop smart, shop value mart. Tell them in Spanish.
Sea listo y haga sus compras aquí en Value Mart.
Our world is filled with rhythm. Rhythm that's unapologetic, infectious, timeless. Rhythm is commitment in action. It's how we show up for each other with unrelenting support that goes the distance. Rhythm lives in the tiny beats of our most intimate moments and the seismic roars of our biggest achievements. Rhythm is resilience in motion. So even when things go out of sync, we do what it takes to bring the rhythm back. At Flow, we understand your rhythm because we live it. That's why we're dedicated to building a network as resilient as you, with a team of familiar faces working every day to keep you on beat. You're at the heart of everything we do, and our commitment is to keep your rhythm flowing, no matter what.
Swipe your card, live your life. National Bank Life is nice. You can spend it when you want it. How you like, where you like.
of the day. Credit or debit, right in your pocket. The National Bank card, so many benefits. Oh yeah, the choice is yours. Just come and embrace it.
Live your life your way with purchases big or small. Mango, nuts, breadfruit and all.
You can spend it when you want it, how you like, where you like. Swipe your card, live your life. National Bank life is nice.
A new chapter of excellence begins on November 29th as we proudly launch the 2025 Business Excellence Awards and Soiree at the iconic Spice Mill Restaurant. Be part of this distinguished evening, recognizing our businesses in 12 categories. The UN Disability Inclusion Champion, Best Community Impact, Good Governance, Excellence in Store, Sustainability, Export of the Year, Employee Engagement, Service Excellence, Outstanding Micro or Small Business of the Year, Outstanding Medium Business of the Year, Outstanding Large Business of the Year, and our Chamber Champion Achievement. Celebrate excellence surrounded by exceptional taste, beauty, and purpose. The Business Excellence Awards and Soiree, where excellence comes alive.
The moment we've all been waiting for is finally here. ZIZ Kitchen Superstar 2025 is down to the final 4. After weeks of unforgettable performances, only 4 contenders remain in the race for the crown. Ikwanja Bradley, Danicia Henry, Romesia Prentice, and Juanita Johnson. And on Thursday, they go head-to-head in the biggest night of the season, the grand finale, live from the ZIZ TV studio. Who will rise? Who will shine? And who will become the next Kitchen Superstar? Don't miss the final show, Thursday, November 27 at 8 p.m. on ZIZ TV, ZIZ Radio, and streaming live on ZIZ social media platforms. This is it. The talent, the passion, the showdown. ZIZ Kitchen Superstar 2025, the finale.
Welcome back. The chairman of the United States Joint Chiefs of Staff, General Dan Kane, met Tuesday with Trinidad and Tobago Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar and senior members of her cabinet, reaffirming what both sides described as a strong and long-standing security partnership. The discussions focused on shared priorities, including regional stability and the growing threat posed by illicit trafficking networks operating across the Caribbean. Ahead of the visit, the U.S. Embassy in Port of Spain said Kane's trip would emphasize the two countries' strong bilateral relationship and expand cooperation on countering narcotics, arms smuggling, human trafficking, and transnational criminal organizations. Joint Staff spokesperson Joseph Holstead said the talks included a detailed exchange on challenges affecting the Caribbean region, including the destabilizing effects of illicit narcotics, arms and human trafficking, and transnational criminal organization activities. He added that Kane stressed the importance of close U.S. Trinidad and Tobago cooperation as a cornerstone of regional security. And coming up, Hong Kong fire death toll continues to rise. The details when we come back.
Trust in NCI, come to NCI, protect with NCI, only NCI. Always here for you, always. NCI is here for you, always. Whole life, term life for your peace. Healthcare, health plans, no worries. Home shield coverage, you're safe. Choose NCI to secure your space. Life challenges will come your way, but NCI brightens your day. Through your life's journey, we're here to stay. NCI will protect you all the way. Whole life, term life for your peace. Healthcare, health plans, no worries. Home shield coverage, you're safe. Choose NCI to secure your space. Trust in NCI, come to NCI, protect with NCI, only NCI. Always here for you, always. NCI is here for you, always.
Our world is filled with rhythm. Rhythm that's unapologetic, infectious, timeless. Rhythm is commitment in action. It's how we show up for each other with unrelenting support that goes the distance. Rhythm lives in the tiny beats of our most intimate moments and the seismic roars of our biggest achievements. Rhythm is resilience in motion. So even when things go out of sync, we do what it takes to bring the rhythm back. At Flow, we understand your rhythm because we live it. That's why we're dedicated to building a network as resilient as you, with a team of familiar faces working every day to keep you on beat. You're at the heart of everything we do, and our commitment is to keep your rhythm flowing, no matter what.
Moving on to news on the international scene, at least 36 people have died in the blaze at the Hong Kong apartment complex. Hong Kong's chief executive John Lee told news conference on Wednesday as the fires continued to burn into the early hours of the morning. Lee added that 279 people are, quote, uncontactable, and 29 people have been hospitalized, including at least 7 in critical condition. Quote, I am saddened by their deaths and I express deep condolences to the families of the deceased and those who were injured. We will provide all necessary assistance, end quote. Lee added the cause of the fire is still under investigation. And up next in sports, elite sailors selected to represent Federation in St. Martin, and Ahmedabad confirmed as host for 2030 Commonwealth Games. Stay tuned.
Trust in NCI, come to NCI, protect with NCI, only NCI. Always here for you, always. NCI is here for you, always. Whole life, term life for your peace. Healthcare, health plans, no worries. Home shield coverage, you're safe. Choose NCI to secure your space. Life challenges will come your way, but NCI brightens your day. Through your life's journey, we're here to stay. NCI will protect you all the way. Whole life, term life for your peace. Healthcare, health plans, no worries. Home shield coverage, you're safe. Choose NCI to secure your space. Trust in NCI, come to NCI, protect with NCI, only NCI. Always here for you, always. NCI is here for you, always.
The moment we've all been waiting for is finally here. ZIZ Kitchen Superstar 2025 is down to the final 4. After weeks of unforgettable performances, only 4 contenders remain in the race for the crown. Ikwanja Bradley, Danicia Henry, Romisia Prentice, and Juanita Johnson. And on Thursday, they go head-to-head in the biggest night of the season, the grand finale, live from the ZIZ TV studio. Who will rise? Who will shine? And who will become the next Kitchen Superstar? Don't miss the final show, Thursday, November 27 at 8 p.m. on ZIZ TV, ZIZ Radio, and streaming live on ZIZ social media platforms. This is it. The talent, the passion, the showdown. ZIZ Kitchen Superstar 2025, the finale.
Welcome back. First up in sports, the St. Kitts and Nevis Sailing Association is delighted to announce that 4 of its elite sailors have been selected to participate in the prestigious St. Martin Budget Marine Dinghy Championship, scheduled to take place from November 27th to 30th, 2025. This premier regional regatta is an AHO qualifier for the World Optimist Championship and will begin with a pre-practice race on Thursday, November 27th. The Budget Marine Dinghy Championship continues to promote sailing excellence and foster youth development across the Caribbean. This year's event will bring together top sailors from Antigua, St. Bartholomew, St. Martin, Guadeloupe, St. Martin, Curacao, and St. Kitts and Nevis. The St. Kitts and Nevis national team includes Green Fleet, Elijah Maynard, Clyde J. Christmas Mully, Rodney Huggins, and optimist Grayson Burrell. Meanwhile, the Indian city of Ahmedabad has vowed to lay the foundation for the next 100 years after being confirmed as the host for the centenary edition of the Commonwealth Games in 2030, amid a riot of color and noise in Glasgow. The city in the west of the world's most populous county was ratified as the host on Wednesday, having been proposed by governing body Commonwealth Sports Evaluation Committee last month in preference to Abuja, Nigeria. In doing so, it was revealed that 15 to 17 sports will feature at the second games to be held in India, up on the 10 scheduled for next summer's reimagined event in Glasgow, but fewer than the 19 in Birmingham in 2022. And when we come back, we'll have another look at the stories that made the headlines.
If you're HIV positive or have an STI, having unprotected sex with multiple partners puts them in grave danger. You will expose every partner and their present and future partners to HIV or another STI. Use a condom every time you have sex. You can live a productive life even if diagnosed with HIV. Remember, early detection is key to your survival. Be responsible, protect yourself and others. Help stop the spread of HIV and other STIs.
Recapping the top stories, Prime Minister responds to critics of frequent travel and says in-person connection necessary for negotiating and securing support. Prime Minister affirms full support for Minister Henderson and VRCP stakeholder meeting held in St. Kitts. And that brings us to the end of the ZIZ Major Newscast. Thank you so much for joining us. I've been your presenter, Shaira Flanders. Have a good one.